Hello and welcome to the 8th video in the Project Sovereign series. In this video, I'll tackle the bridge tower and get ready to fill in the Captain's Yacht / Quantum Torpedo Launcher. We'll have some fun today, so let's get started. Since the last video, I've done some tidying up, mostly of the nacelles, and you can see they're much cleaner now, and they're also much closer to what you see in the film. These Bussard collectors are more or less the correct shape, and this is also swooping this way, and this is swooping that way. I'll probably have to tighten up this curve, make it not so choppy, but these are going to be more or less in place. So moving ever closer to the finished model, now let's get to work on this bridge tower. So it's going to take a lot more adjusting to pin this bridge tower down. And it's going to be made all the more difficult by all the different references out there. I'm trying to base this on the first contact physical model, but I can't find too many shots of that model. I mean, I've seen the Christie's photos and some other stuff. So according to this plan, which is just a CG model of the physical model of the Sovereign, I don't even know from which movie. As you can see, this is actually a lot shorter than it appears in the films. And just a little cautionary tale, I checked out a screenshot from First Contact. This is the physical model, and this is a pretty good shot right here. So I'm trying to base my references off of this, a small band of windows here and this large band here. But as you can see, I was looking at this, and the bridge module is much shorter, much closer to the bow, like the back part of this, the lounge part, right? So I thought I was going to have to readjust it again, but then I'm looking and I see these jagged edges here and here. So this is clearly the CG model that they use. And I'm kind of surprised they use this model for such a close-up shot. But just a cautionary tale there. You always want to check your references before moving on to the next part of the model. This was a really brief operation, so I didn't really bother filming it. But I just wanted to make a note that I did indeed put the edge loops more or less in the right place on the Captain's Yacht torpedo launcher. I'll be able to make this indentation here. This is going to be a groove where the actual turret sits, and the rest is going to be the Captain's Yacht. I probably will not be making a fully detailed Captain's Yacht as of now, because I just want to get the ship done, but at some point in the future, that is a definite possibility. So that's going to be it for this week. Next week, I'm going to take the plunge and freeze the sub D, or in other words, make this permanent by collapsing this all. And then I'll be able to work on it as a editable poly. This is, of course, really scary because now I can't make any broad changes. I can't straighten up any of these edges. So I've got to make sure that everything's in place. But I need to move on to this step pretty soon in order to start getting these really fine details in. All these panel lines and stuff like that are going to be next week. Well, maybe not all of them, but I'm going to get started on them anyway. So lots of fun to come, and I will see you soon.